Guys, welcome back to Daily Blue Weekly. My name's Bluey.
My name's Gabe.
And this is your weekly dose of all the news stories that matter, but it's mostly the ones that don't. You're joining us for what is essentially a victory lap, the lap of honour. We fucking did it.
We did it, baby.
We're
we did
back. I mean, unless you've been living under a fucking rock, you would know that we achieved our goal of going up to the Podcast Royale and winning. I mean, we did it. It's over. It's in the rear view now. Fuck me dead, cunt.
Bro, that is easily the best weekend of my life. I mean, on the way up there, I wasn't that stressed. It was all like not really settling in. We both travelled up Anzac Day on the Thursday.
Went up on the Thursday to get acclimatised, get used to the altitude up there, just get acclimatised to the Queensland conditions.
Had some kids kicking my seat on the plane, which was nice.
Fucking little cunts.
And then Eshe chicks just fucking yapping on the train the whole way to the wonderful mansion villa, the Aruba Beach Resort.
Shout out to the Aruba Beach Resort, the accommodation we stayed in. It was budget accommodation.
But
it was within our budget. But I mean, you know what? Got the job done.
Location, man.
Yeah. So we were staying like
200 metres, 300, yeah.
300 metres from the convention centre, which was sick because we just did no hassle getting anywhere. And then we're right in the middle of Broadbeach as well. So cafes, bars, beach, everything right on top of us. It was good. That was very handy.
If you know us, you would be familiar with the Alpha Blokes, I imagine. If you're not, go give them a listen. They fucking have been great to us.
Yeah.
Essentially gave us the opportunity to be a part of this Alpha events. Mate, every 20 metres, you could just see an Alpha Blokes hat, and if it wasn't a hat, it was a shirt. Like, they fucking overtook the joint.
Yeah, so they're fans of the trendsetters.
Yeah.
They're referred to as the trendsetters, and there was fucking zillions like trendsetters.
Fuck.
The whole joint was just Alpha Blokes hats, country trucker caps, double fist and rumbos. Like, just it was a fucking zoo.
But we were fortunate enough to find a couple of you guys roaming around, which we fucking really appreciate.
Yeah, that was sick. So we had we had the press conference on the Friday, and spotted a couple of Wild Water Rorts tees, a couple of cord caps. That brought a tear to the eye. That was real fucking awesome.
Yeah, that was so sick seeing all you guys out there and showing us some love. So as a broad statement over the whole weekend, thank you to everyone that came up and told you loved the pod and showed Bluey and I love. Like, that was so fucking cool.
No, the whole thing. I've been like coming down bad, but like obviously from partying, but also from the whole experience. I've been real shitty the last 2 days. I've been fucking miserable. Like, I had this moment, so I had Monday off because I was just fucked, and then went back to work Tuesday and I was in the mud. And I was just looking around. I was like, this is full penthouse to shit house. Like, I've just gone from like probably the best thing I've ever done, maybe ever do, into like, I was just looking around. I was so cranky, tired, wet, muddy. I was like, fuck this, bro. But that's because it was such a amazing, like, the whole thing. Let's take it from the top.
So we did Friday. We had a podcast with the boys, which you guys will be hearing later on. Patreon have already heard it.
Yeah,
Quino and Bloody Brilliant Beers.
Yeah, Quinn, the Alpha Blokes producer, and the Bloody Brilliant Beers stopped by our gorgeous hotel room to do a pod.
Yep.
So technically a work trip.
Yeah,
that's how it works now. That's a work trip done. 45-minute podcast.
Yes, that bit is done. Everything else we can now write off.
So that was the work element of the trip. Great boys. They were all fighting as well. Quino fought Moose, who's the producer of the 2 vlogs. Darcy fought
Jace from the Reggies.
Jace from the Reggies podcast. And then, of course, Clutzy fought Tommy from the Alpha Blokes.
Who I was tuning into Reggies today because I've been so curious what everyone's had to say about the whole thing. And Jace gave you a good rap. He goes, yeah, because he's a blood nut as well.
I'm the blood nuts.
He goes, he's a bloody mountain of a man. Like, he looks like what I wanted to look like going out there. A few blood nuts.
Thank you, Jay.
You got a bit of love.
I still got ghostly pale skin though. It doesn't matter what sort of condition I get in. My skin's nearly fucking see-through.
He said when he got the singlet on him, I thought, holy cunt. So
yeah.
A bit of love for you.
Nah, appreciate it. I was in good nick. It was fucking great. So we done the pods Friday with the boys.
And the press conference after that.
And then the press conference. So the press conference took place at the Broadbeach Cats AFL Club. So it was fucking sick. So we went and we had a fighters meeting. So all the coaches and fighters met at the convention center. We got to do a walkthrough of the empty convention center as they were setting it up, which
mind blowing.
Everyone was sort of chirpy, and then we all walked in together, and everyone went quiet because you got to see fucking how big this thing was.
100%.
Straight off the bat, it was obviously completely empty, but we were just looking around, going, "What the fuck is this?
What are we doing here?"
It started getting real then, and so there was that, and then we had a bit of a meeting with obviously the organisers and the promoters just to let us know how the night was going to work and where we needed to come in from and where your fucking trainers went and what time to get there and all that shit. So that was cool. And then we got on a bus from the convention centre and they took us to the press conference, which was at an AFL club, just like a fucking local league club, the Broadbeach Cats.
Yep.
And I reckon there was a fucking nearly 1,000 people at the press conference.
I think so.
And they were fucking up it too.
Mate, ABC is still haunting my nightmares.
The ABC chant.
Alpha Blokes cult, the ABC and the trendsetters, just every maybe 5 minutes would just start chanting, ABC, ABC. It was insane.
Yeah. So if you didn't see it, they sat us on they sat all the fighters in a big long table out in front of just this fucking swarm of rummed up maniacs just hammering darts and fucking black rats and abuse. Like it was so sick. And then it was just kind of like a fight press conference that you see. So they had mics and they just had the fighters got to say a bit to each other, and then the punters got to ask questions, and boys a bit of back and forth and throwing a bit of lip around. That was pretty fun.
Also, just to walk it back a bit, we met Brad and Chinny, our opponents, at the convention centre when we were doing the walkthrough. Great blokes, fucking awesome blokes. Shout out to Brad and Chinny. Yeah, I couldn't speak higher of them, to be honest. Fucking got on like good. It was weird when we first approached them. It's like, of course this is going to be friendly, but like this is a weird situation to be in.
Yeah, because you're going to punch the fuck out of each other.
Yeah.
And then also, plus the whole thing is like no one knows each other. Like you kind of know everyone because everyone's making podcasts and on Instagram and shit. You know everyone, but you don't really know them. Like
100%.
We've met Clutzy and Das before, and Quino and the Alpha Blokes boys, but apart from that, we didn't know anyone. So that was kind
cool
of
to rub
weird.
shoulders with people as well.
That was fun.
That was really fun.
That was fun. So press conference was great. Loads of people that was obviously kicking off their weekend too, which is a fucking sick thing for them to do, because if you were there for the fights, that was like a nice little warm up. You go to the press conference and then launch in.
It got me G'd up, bro.
I wanted to fight that night. I was ready to go.
Yeah, and so if you didn't see it, you'd see that Bluey and I got into a bit of a push and shove. I will admit now that it's over. It was premeditated. Brad goes, "Do you boys want to put on a bit of a show? We'll have a bit of a push and shove."
He said that, and then he goes, "I'm going to push you," and I went, "I'm going to get you first." And I went, "What?" He goes, "I'm going to push you now." I was like, "Nah, I'm doing it first." Bang. And then I had a good face off with Chinny too. I was like, "Nah, actually, fuck it, I want to look at you."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Come here," and like me and him stood there and had a good look at each other. So that was fucking cool. That was a lot of fun. And then it was home to try and get some rest. Basically just parked up with the footy on that night, laid on the foam roller drinking cups of tea, just tried to get a bit of rest before the big day.
And you said you went to sleep all right.
Bro, I could not believe how calm I felt. You were the same, like through the whole thing. Like there was a bit of nerves the Friday when we done the walkthrough, and then early on the Saturday when I woke up. But I slept all the way through. I woke up for like a piss the Friday night, the night before, which I thought I'd just be staring at the roof all night. I woke up for a piss and then tossed and turned for like 10 minutes, then dozed off. And then even to the point, so I woke up early, went for a walk on fight day, like big walk, back, brekkie, swim. And then by lunchtime, I was like, fuck, I'm going to have a lay down. And I dozed off for 20 minutes on fight day.
I'm jealous of that.
Could not believe. I put my headphones in. There was a new episode of Matt and Shane on. And I jumped under the covers, blacked out my room, and I was like, fuck, I'm going to go down here.
Yes.
And fell asleep for like 20, 25 minutes. It was fucking outstanding.
You got exactly what I wanted, because that night was the first night that it wasn't even nerves, but like something hit me where it was just like, I think it was part of the adrenaline from just the push and shove and seeing all the trendsetters out at the press conference. But I was like, I put pressure on myself to fall asleep. I was like, you need to sleep. And then every time I shut my eyes, I would just be, my mind would be running about like, we're going to get to do interviews tomorrow. We're going to be walking. The walkout's going to be sick. Yeah, I've got to be avoiding punches, actually thinking about the fight. And it was like just all these thoughts running. So it kept me up for about, I don't know, maybe 2-3 hours. Maybe got to sleep at like 12:30. Woke up at like 7. I'm pretty soft.
That's good.
I'm soft. I need more sleep than that.
Yeah, I have to have 8. Yeah. I have to have 8 for sure. But I guarantee you everyone would have been the exact same.
Yeah.
Like everyone would have been the same, except me with narcolepsy. I just fucking dozed off and then dozed off again through the day. But even like I said, like the whole thing, even before the fight, like just before we went out, me and you were standing behind the stage like seconds before we went out, and we were like, without sounding arrogant, we were like, we're gonna win. Like they were big boys, and I knew we were gonna have a good stink, but I was like, we're not going to lose.
No.
I knew we weren't going to lose. I know that sounds... That's without sounding... I don't want to... Well, we did lose for a few seconds.
We did lose at one point.
We did lose for a few seconds there. Apparently, Bluebet paid out on that. Someone was telling me that their mate collected and then they fucking adjusted it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's fucking... That's not our problem.
Yeah, that's not our problem.
So anyway, I've skipped forward there.
Will you arrive at the event? There was going to be a bus or something. We're 300 metres from it. We decide we're going to arrive there.
Yeah, we just walked down.
And the only other fucking cunts in the back room are our opponents.
Yeah. So the whole they had this one room out the back, this giant room where all the fighters got ready together because everyone was in the same space, and you could just find a corner, obviously, ideally probably away from the cunts you're meant to be punching on with. And we got there early. There was no one else around except the boys that we were fighting. Yeah. Like, hey, boys, what's going on? Slapped it up. Wished them all the best.
And then said nothing else to each other.
Nah, we were pretty friendly. And then everyone started piling in. Get the hands wrapped, and then it was kind of, I think we timed it pretty well. We were just sort of chilling because we got there like nearly 3 hours before we were supposed to fight. But then like the crowd started rolling in, you started hearing the music, bumped into Tom and Eddie from Hello Sport. They were all fucking frocked up.
The fur coats.
Yeah, that was cool. And then Danny Green was doing the rounds. Got to meet Danny Green before the fight. Yeah, it was that was pretty cool. And then it was like game time. So then we sort of started getting kitted up, got the hands wrapped.
Watched our boy Quino go out.
Yeah. And then we were like, righto, we better start fucking warming up. And then from there, it's all a little bit of a blur. Not really, but warm up was good. Just fucking got the blood flowing and there was no nerves, eh? It was weird. It was quite bizarre. I didn't feel... Before the fight, didn't get nervous at all. It was very strange. I think we've sort of spoken about it a few times, you and I, but I think it's because of how much work we did do.
Just a prep.
Like
couldn't have done much more.
Not really. I think like for even talking to other blokes and that, like a lot of people trained for as long as we did, but I don't reckon anyone fucking sparred probably as much as we did.
No.
We were having 2 good spars a week for essentially 13, 14 weeks. So it's like you sort of been punched in the head enough to go like, well, I know how that's going to feel. I don't know.
Well, that's true. I mean, like I was so confident that like I know like I can't get rocked essentially. Like, and that sounds crazy, but it's like I've been fucking pumped by you. I've been pumped by Poss. I've been fucking pumped by Hags. Like I'm confident that I can wear a fucking.
I can get bashed here, and it's going to be all right. So that was fucking awesome. So then it was time to go out.
We get to the walkout. We're out there waiting. They're doing fucking Sweet Caroline. Blue and I going fucking hurry up at this point.
Yeah,
cunts.
hurry up, cunts.
Let us go do it.
Yeah,
and then we hear those fucking words that will haunt me. In the red corner.
So obviously, that we were obviously meant to be in the blue corner. That was just like made sense. They sold our fight as a state of origin fight. You're obviously going to put the cunts from New South Wales in the blue corner. They told us they were putting us in the blue corner.
An old video series in the blue corner.
I mean, whatever. It's obviously a big event. It's obviously a million moving parts. Of course, they're going to make some mistakes. They sent us to the fucking red corner. So we've gone, whatever. Had to brush that off straight away. Our opponents come into the blue corner. I'm sure they were just as confused.
Yep.
They had to deal with it as well. And that's obviously where the confusion came from at the end of the fight. Whole fight's a blur.
Don't worry about the end of the fight yet. Let's go through the fight.
Well, I don't know. The whole fight's a blur. You go through the fight. I don't fucking know what happened.
You're walking in. You're ready to go. I'm up behind you. I don't know if I'm on the outside of the ring. I'm on the inside of the ring. I end up getting on the inside of the ring. I'm watching you. I think you win your round convincingly.
Yeah.
And that's when my nerves are settling a bit in for me because I'm just going, all right, I need to go out there and box. But it's just... Like, you just lose. I feel like I lost so much technique. I feel like I could have been so much better.
Out the window, bro.
Yeah.
The technique, everything, it felt so frantic. I think because when we're sparring too, like, we'd have waves of having a crack, but then you'd kind of compose yourself and we'd go again. That was just like, it was just on.
It was just on.
There was no break. It just felt like it was on.
I've watched the fight back a couple of times. Have you paid for it or got anyone that paid for it?
Yeah, I'm going to watch it this weekend with the boys.
Yeah, mad. Okay, cool. It was really sick to have the commentators, Tom and Eddie, who've always admitted their fucking bias for New South Wales, were in our corner from the fucking jump.
Beautiful.
New South Wales.
I would expect nothing less from those boys.
You, first round ends, you land some heavy shots.
I punched on with both of them too. So that was the other thing. So
Yes.
we spoke kind of ad nauseum. Well, not really. We kind of had always had the tactic of, with it being a tag team fight, we'd always said, fuck the tags off. Because we'd done so much hard training of doing consecutive rounds, like 3-minute rounds, 3 threes back to back. And then at the end, we were doing 4 twos by ourselves.
The two rounds by ourselves should be fine.
Well, and also, like, what's the fucking point in tagging? I'm not going to be tired enough to tag, and I'm just going to be getting into a rhythm anyway. The tag is just going to ruin that. If a fresh bloke comes in, I'm going to get a couple of seconds anyway, and I'll just bash that cunt when he comes in. That was the chat. Then they tagged like a minute into it, and I was like, oh, well, fucking let's go. So that was sweet. And the other thing...
Which the crowd was liked us for that too.
Well, that was the other thing. So I feel like the crowd could see they were tapping when they were tired. They immediately turned on them. Like first tap, they started booing them. I was like, well, we're obviously not tapping now.
Well,
obviously not till late.
Not till late. That was a plan. But it is interesting watching it back. I like the way it worked out for us was perfect, I think.
It couldn't have gone any better.
But it was like they were coming in fresher against a more like exhausted opponent. Like it made some sense, but I think we definitely held our own in that regard.
It definitely does in theory. But also, like, if you've started finding, like, you can spend the first minute or so of a spar finding your range.
Definitely.
And getting warmed into it. So if you found where your range is and a fresh bloke comes in and he's not into it and you're ready to tee off, like, that could be bad too.
I also like the idea, like, I think just like maybe mentally, like, it shows like, oh fuck, like these cunts aren't tagging. Like they're ready.
I think that's a big thing. They're,
you know
like,
what I mean?
You're not, like, if you're tapping out because you fucked, it's like, oh, you're taking the easy option.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they were doing that. I'm saying, like, that's what we didn't want to do.
Yeah. No, but I mean, like for them, them coming up against us, like, oh, they're staying.
Yeah.
And I think even a few times. So then, right. So my round comes around. Bluey, I think, wins the first round convincingly. You probably agree. You don't know. You can watch it back.
I'd say we won all 4 rounds personally.
Do you?
I don't know. I haven't watched it back.
I go in second round. I eat a big right hand from Chinny off the bat, but eat it convincingly and start just, I guess, trying to get my combos going. I wanted to work the body. That was always going to be my game. A few body shots, low, up, and listening to it back, it was really fucking cool. The commentators like, oh, Gabe's got a fucking bit in him here.
Yeah.
Like I think Tom said from the sideline, he goes, I wonder if like the tactic he used, like they've sent Bluey out because his mate can't handle himself here. Fucking boy, were you wrong, cunt.
Wrong there, Mr. Simpson.
But so we've done that. I think I landed a few big shots. I think it must have been the first round. I ate a few and I was confident I landed a few too. Brad has like brushed me or like hit me and my headgear fucking turns.
Yeah,
and that
spun.
only happened one other time, bro. One other time when we sparred that happened. And then of course the only other time that the headgear fucks up is at the actual event.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
Murphy's Law.
But that was fucking awesome. Made it look worse for me than what it was. Also in a few of those moments where I'm like in close and they're throwing shit, like to an untrained eye, you probably think I'm getting belted. Like, you're not really getting hit when you're in close with your arms like that. So that was cool. That round ends. I think it was even, if not maybe you could have gave him that round. You come out for round 3. This one where it gets a bit blurry for me. I don't really remember round 3.
No, I only remember what I've seen I watched the vlog the other day, but I remember I think I squared off with Chinny at the start. Then he tapped. Brad come in.
Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, that was where, this was your big round. What am I talking about?
I pumped Brad.
Within a few moments of him getting tagged in.
And then he ran for the corner.
Yes.
And I cut him off. I started teeing off on him and I cut him off. And he was looking for the corner. I pushed him back in his corner. I was like, you're going nowhere.
Bro, yes, cunt. Yeah. I was yelling. I was like, don't let him fucking
I
back.
cut him off and I was like, nah, let's dance.
Yeah.
I was like, mate, I've never been so fired up.
Yeah, you blocked the corner and then you knocked him out again. He was trying to walk back like while he had the count. And then, you went, fucking no way.
And then I cracked him and then I think I was about to tee off and then the bell went.
Yeah.
And he was like sort of saved by the bell moment. I was like, oh, well, it's fucking, that's us. So then you started the last round.
I started the last round. I get a couple of good jabs in. Both the boys got me a few good shots, and right towards the back end, I think I said to Eddie afterwards, I said, I don't know why they stopped it. Rewatching it, like I probably wasn't protecting myself that well.
You got an 8 count, did you?
Yeah.
Like a standing 8 count kind of thing?
So the fight's going fine. I'm landing a few jabs. I'm eating a few, and then Chinny tees off on me. Technically get a standing 8 count. I'm there looking at the ref going, I'm fine. But even watching it back, like I'm so gassed. Like my form is so disappointing, bro. Like instead of just like hooking rights, I'm throwing like straight arm rights to the body.
Yeah,
and
it all
stuff.
goes out the window.
I was out on my feet. I get to the corner.
But he marched you back to the corner.
Yeah,
the ref took you to the corner. So I was standing there and you looked at me and you're like, you want to go in? I was like, let's do it.
Yeah, I was like, go in. You said, no, like we trained. I said, go in. You're like, fucking all right, cunt.
Yeah.
Got in and you just fucking went, the crowd erupts.
The crowd went off because that was their only tag.
Yeah.
And there was like probably 30, 40 seconds left and they were fucked. And then I've just, then I only know because I watched it back, but I just marched straight to the centre.
Yeah.
And it was funny. So Chinny and I had spoken briefly in the lead up because someone, I can't remember who it was, but one of you lunatic listeners made the
Chris,
meme.
I think.
Yeah, Chris presented teeny.
Chris starts with a P.
Chris teeny tatata. He made the meme of like the Holloway Gaethje when they teed off for the BMF the other week. Obviously put us as Holloway with the Daily Blue logo, almost a man as Gaethje. And I posted that on our story and Chinny messaged me and said, we can do this if you want. And I was like, yeah, fucking oath. So then it just worked out serendipitously that the last 40 seconds, it was me and him in the centre. I was like, well, we're here now, mate. Let's go. And then, it was fucking sick.
Bro, it is so funny hearing the commentators on our side. Like, Tom just going, go, Bluey! Go, Bluey! The whole fucking time you're tearing off on that bit. Like, it's so wrong that the commentators are so biased for it. But
that's Hello Sports brand, mate.
Well, it is. And it's also, you got to be a fucking man of your state at the end of the day. We're there representing them.
100%.
Then... The bell rings. Bluey's hands go up in the air. He turns around. My hands go up in the air. We fucking touch gloves. I'm thinking that's got to fucking be it. I think if you say maybe I lost my round, Bluey won both his rounds much more convincingly. And then the fourth round.
Well, I would have won 3 rounds.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that and the back end of that probably tipped us over in terms of scoring punches as well. So I'm thinking worst case scenario, that's 3 rounds to 1. We get in the middle. They go, make some noise for Queensland. This is before we actually come to the middle, sorry. I'm going, they're going to do like make some noise for both teams here. They don't. Then they go, come in the middle, boys. We get in the middle, and then Pooh Bennett goes, your winners, Queensland. And they get their hands raised.
The crowd immediately started booing.
Yeah.
Like fucking booing. Loud boos.
Which like, I mean, it feels good for us, but it's like pretty crazy to happen to someone where they think they win. But I was like, I did not like that. Like, I'm assuming you didn't really like it either.
No, because I know when you've like I've played enough footy to be like, well, we played good and got beat. I was like, I know we won.
Yeah.
I was like, I just started laughing. I think I watched a video back. I was just laughing. I was like, well, we won, so it doesn't matter. And then I just slapped it up with the boys, slapped it up with their trainer, got out of the ring.
You led the charge, yeah.
And I looked at Danny Green. This is so funny. I remember looking at Danny Green and going, just like sort of shrugging my shoulders. And Danny Green points at me, he sort of goes like that to me and he goes, no, use one. And I was like, yeah, I thought so. Like, he's probably got a fair idea.
Yeah.
And then we got out the ring and we were sort of walking and we only got as far as the judges and they stopped us. And they were like, no, go back in. I was like, yeah, I thought this was going to happen. Like, no, I was like, we won. Like, it's fine. I wasn't. And I was like, worst case scenario, even if they don't tell us we didn't win, like, everyone saw that we won. So it's fine.
And one thing you're missing is while we're walking, we're about to hit the tunnel, you say it to Danny Green or whatever, the crowd erupts into a chant. Bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
The whole arena was screaming bullshit.
Which I'll also say, every single one of you guys that we met claimed to have started that chant.
Yeah, I met like 15 people that claimed they started the bullshit chant. They probably all did in their respective sections.
100%.
So that was fucking sick.
Eddie's joined in on the commentary with the bullshit. Yeah. And to try and cover his ass, he's going, that's what they're all chanting. Like he's realised I probably shouldn't be just like completely doing it.
So that was hectic.
We get back in the ring. Sanity prevails, as the boys were saying, and they announce your winners, Gabe and Bluey. Our hands go up. Honestly, you smile straight away. I was still just like cranky. Like I just hadn't really come down from like the disbelief of the whole thing.
Yeah. Nah, I was pretty confident in the result.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it was fucking unreal. And then we sort of just marched off.
Did the interview?
Yeah, had a good wave at the park. It was pretty wild walking off. I hadn't really seen, like, it had a couple of peeks at the crowd while we were getting ready and that. And then it wasn't until after the fights when I went out and had a beer that I realised how fucking, I think it was 4,600 they said, or 4,000 or 4,600.
4,000 plus.
And I didn't really know what that, and then it wasn't until I grabbed a can and sort of we just got front row seats for the end of the night afterwards. And then had a look around. I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, that's gnarly.
Mm-hmm.
That was absolutely, that's why I'm coming down so bad this week, because that's never going to happen again. That was fucking insane.
Well, that's what I put on like Instagram. It's like best night of my life. But someone said best night of your life so far. I'm like, you know what? That's a fucking good way to look at it. Something cool will probably happen again, bro. But hopefully it doesn't have to be in a boxing arena.
I'd do it again.
But
every cunt said they're not doing it again. Everyone I spoke to was like, no, not doing it again. Lukey Stowe's like, never again. Darcy from Bloody Brew and Beers like, never doing it again. Jarchi was like, never again. If they asked me to do it again next year, I'm fucking in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd 100% do it again.
It was a crazy opportunity. It was just like, I think just the commitment for so long and just like waiting for it to.
That's what made it so good.
You're right.
That's the payoff. Like, that was one why I reckon was so confident we were going to win. And that's what made it so sweet when we did win, because we worked so hard for so long. That you get, like, that's the payoff.
Yeah.
Like, because you fucking did so much work for so long for one moment, and then you got it. It's like a grand final, and then you get it, and you're like, yeah, this is fucking amazing.
We fucking did it.
Yeah, it wouldn't be as good if we only trained for 3 weeks.
No, you're right. You're spot on.
Yeah. So, no, I'd do it again tomorrow. I fucking loved it.
Represent the state again.
Yeah. Put the state on our shoulders again. It was fucking...
Oh, and I also, like, thank you so much, everyone, again. Like, to fucking have so much support for New South Wales and us in that arena, like, behind enemy lines, we're in the Goldie. I think, pardon me, most of the chance were New South Wales or potentially, Bluey speculates, Newcastle.
Yeah, there was a chant. I heard it through the fight, and I know it was New South Wales, but I was so fried. I thought they were saying Newcastle. Newcastle.
Yeah.
They weren't. They were saying New South Wales. But yeah, that was a blowout. Even like afterwards, we saw heaps of cunts like wearing the in the blue corner shirts, and got to meet people who like got to meet our sponsors, like people who sponsored us before we'd met them. Adam from Toowoomba Mobile Welding, and Sean Iacono from the Iacono Motorsports, and like the support we had was, well, first of all, we wouldn't have been there without your support, because we like wouldn't have got the opportunity without everyone that listens. So that's important to say, because we like that wouldn't have happened without you guys.
It's that simple.
Yeah, and then to be there and to see you guys like
to meet you guys,
to meet everyone, to meet people there wearing our merch, like yelling for us, fucking. It was like you're spending your hard earned to come and, I mean, obviously it's an amazing event to go to, but to come and watch us fight, and that, it was just like,
oh, mate.
It's going to take a bit to digest, I think. Like, I had sort of Monday off work, and I thought I'd sort of sit and have a think about it, but I still don't think it's hit home how fucking cool it is.
Oh,
like it's the best. It's the best.
It is, bro. Like, it sounds a bit cringe, but like to have people like rooting for us, like especially in that moment, like means so much to me. Like, it's so special. Like, yeah, it makes me emotional. Like to talking about it, like you guys literally fucking getting up and chanting for us, and like fucking all the kind words, all the user kind words and messages that you put in the newsroom afterwards. All you guys, like, you were fucking so quick on the fingers.
Not to digress too much, but I mean, we obviously won some people some money because you could punt on it. If you're on the Patreon, so the other week we missed an episode of Patreon, right? We missed an episode because of scheduling, and in an attempt to apologise, I put in Bluey's best for the night. There was 3 fights on it. I said, here's a multi that I'm picking that could win you some coin if you're punting on the Podcast Royale. One fight was obviously ours. One fight was Luke Stowe, who was a $2 something outsider. And the third fight was Marty and Michael v. Bryce and Knuckles, who were $2.80 outsiders. That was my pick. Guess what fucking multi also won? That was a like $12 multi that got up. So I mean, you know, if you haven't joined the Patreon, there's that sort of stuff there. That was another mad thing. Like people messages going, "You just won me fucking money."
Yeah.
Because we were getting messages before the fight, and people tell us before the fight,
You better fucking
I've
win.
got money on you, cunt. And I was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, okay, no pressure." So that was another very fucking cool aspect of it. Yeah.
So we will be putting our business account in the show notes of this one. If whatever you think's like the money you're worth, maybe 10%, you can just shoot that straight to us because obviously we deserve it.
Yeah, that's a win bonus. So that was the fights, and then obviously so that was all done. Then the bet like so.
Shout out to everyone who fought in the Podcast Royale. All that everyone had a fucking mad stink.
Yeah.
It was so sick.
Everyone's really cool. Everyone's very, very cool. Obviously, got like Gabe said, got to meet people and rub shoulders, and everyone was fucking sick. And then the best part was so we fought nice and early, so we just got to park up and we had front row seats for the rest of the night, which was amazing. And again, I know we've already said it, but like so, Cass Lowry is Cam Lowry's wife, Cam from the Alpha Blokes, and her and the team. Like, if you were there, you know what sort of show got put on, but just needs to be said, what a fucking unbelievable... It was, I heard, so it was the fastest selling boxing fight in Australian history.
Yep.
So it sold out quicker than any of Tim Zoo's fights, Jeff Horn's fights. It sold out faster than any fight in Australian boxing history,
because of you and I.
mainly. I'm assuming we played a big part in that. No, but it was like... And then just the whole thing, like, it must have been a fucking
stressful,
nightmare, bro. And this thing went off without a hitch. I'm sure there was some stuff that went wrong for him.
Minus the whole red corner thing, but fucking hell, you take that.
Take that. Yeah, like, and so the whole team, I'm sure they nearly killed themselves making it happen. I fucking hope, I know it's easy for me to sit here and say that, but I hope they do it again next year. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if they will because I don't know what sort of stress they had to go through to make it happen, but fuck, I hope they do it again next year because it was fucking unbelievable.
Oh, mate, held her like self because like that. Everyone was saying like Cass was pretty much running the show. Held herself together so well. Like that would have been so fucking stressful. I would not do that. I've hit her up last second to make sure that the missus can get in everywhere I need to go. She goes, send me a text. I'll sort it out. She sorted it out in a fucking heartbeat for me. Thank you so much, Cass.
The whole team. And again,
Everyone,
like,
everyone.
we already said it, but for having us on it too, like we're incredibly grateful because it was, like Gabe said, like I've said, it's probably the best night. It's the best night I've ever had. And that's just the first half of it.
Yeah,
wait
wait
till
till
you
you can't
fucking
see
hear what I
this.
did.
If you thought that would be the highlight of our night, I mean, you're probably right, but this would be very, very close.
So obviously we were cruising up, me and my corner men, Geezy and the Poss man, and you sort of, you're going like, imagine this, imagine that, and imagine if we win, and imagine if we fucking clean up on the tables after it, and fuck, it'll just be the best weekend. And then you get there and we won. So that's obviously like, you're already floating. I'm like, this is great. Went back to the room and had a quick rinse, and then back to the fights and enjoyed the rest of the fights. So then we go to the after party. So the after party's at the Star Casino in like this big function room. There's 2,500 people at the after party.
Chocolate block, huge room.
Massive. And then we're obviously fortunate enough. We got wristbands, free piss, sectioned off area, little green room out the back if you want
Private
a break.
toilet if need be.
Food, fucking whatever you want. Like it was just everything on the house. So we're like, this is the grouse. So obviously the after party rips till, I don't even know what time the after party finish. Like 2?
Yeah, probably around then, yeah.
So which was again a blowout because we got to see like all you mad cunts and got to meet a heap of people and party with you guys, which was so much fucking fun.
And just actually drink.
Yeah, and rip
Just actually
rip
fucking
right into the
drink.
piss, which was so good.
Yeah.
I don't think I've had a beer that tasted that good. So that was fucking gun. And then so the after party's pulled up, but you're at the casino. It was maybe 2:30. I can't really
I've
remember.
wandered off with the bride and one of my mates who I brought along with me. So we're rolling, so I'm by myself. You're probably with the boys.
I was with
were
that
you?
corner man. Yeah, I had Poss and Geezy with me, and I was like, right, let's go fucking gamble. Let's go. Let's keep this hot streak going. We've won the fight. Let's go fucking win some money.
Yep.
So we've gone down, played a few hands off. So immediately I go, I'm inspired by the great Tim Narkey, and I say, well, I'll play one $100 hand, and then I'll go from there. So I've gone down, first table I find, $100 hand, 200, and I've gone, okay, beautiful. I've gone, fuck it, let's go again. 200 into 400. So I've played 2 hands of blackjack. I've got $400 on me. I go, you beauty.
Do you remember what you turned it all? Like it wasn't blackjacks.
No,
You just beat the dealer
better
out.
than
Cool.
what the fucking dealer got.
Yep.
So I've gone bang them up. So then I go have a beer with the boys. I'm slapping it up, having a yarn with a few of our listeners, having a great time. It's like, let's go gamble again. So I go find another quiet table. Real friendly Welsh dealer, actually. He was a Welsh fella. Yarning. I'm like, fuck, I haven't lost for a while here. Anyway, sort of lost track of time. Looked down. I had fucking $1,400 in front of me. So I've gone that 400 into 14. I'm like, this is insane.
Mm-hmm.
You're well up here. Cool. Then the corner men come in. They're like, what are you doing? I was like, I've just fucking done this. So like, oh, sick. So then we start getting a bit arrogant and we go, let's just pool our resources. Let's play one big hand of blackjack. I said, I'm on a fucking heater at the moment. Let's go. So we go play a $500 hand of blackjack, which is just fucking, I don't punt. This is just, I'm just being a fuckwit at this point. I'm like,
Tim Narkey's influence.
Tim Narkey plus the adrenaline from the fights. I'm being silly.
I can't lose is what he's
So
thinking.
we play a $500 hand. Dealer spits out 11. So we got 11. We got, I think, a 7 and a 4.
Oh,
so
bang.
I'm like, well, the book says you double down here.
Yes.
So I turn to Posso. He rips 500 out his wallet. So it's now $1,000 hand. So you double, you can
Double
pay,
your bet, you
double
get
your
one
bet,
card.
you get one more card. And I'm looking around the table. I'm like, I can't see any picture cards here. I said, we're due for a fucking 10. So we double it, $1,000 hand, bang, 10 straight up, 21.
Bang.
So I'm like, so that's $2,000.
Yep.
So I'm like, this is off its head. Let's go home now. And then Jeff goes, you do not stop when you're on a heater. I was like, you're right. What do you reckon? He goes, let's go have a spin of roulette. Our birthdays, kids' birthdays. So 19th, 24th, 26th. And then fucking
9.
Jeff's daughter might be the 4th or something.
Oh.
And Poss's young fella's the 9th. Poss goes for a piss, first spin, straight in the 9, another 3.5. Or 3-3, I think it was. I was like, what the fuck? First spin. I was like, so we're up about $7,000. Plus the boys had already won 7.
I mean, look.
So we're up about 14 fucking, it was off its head.
All I can say is I wish I was there for that. I mean, I was roaming around fucking doing nonsense on line bikes and shit. Nothing half as interesting as that.
I've never, honestly, I was flabbergasted. So then we left. So I was like, now, and then we had one more spin of roulette and we lost the next one. I was like, now we're leaving. So we walked out. I couldn't shut my wallet. There was that much cash in it. I was like, get back to the room now before we get bashed.
How did you get those drinks?
Which drinks?
You walked back with a fucking... Oh, or were they already there?
No, we bought piss before the fights. Yeah. Yeah, we stocked the rooms up before the fights.
Yep.
In anticipation of kick-ons.
Smart man.
And then, and then so, like, literally, it was honestly bizarre. Like, one fucking nuts. Like, just the heat of all... Like, I had like fucking $6,000 in hundreds. And I was just fucking throwing them around the room and rubbing them on my body. I was like, this is fucking hilarious.
This is what dreams are about.
I can't believe... I still don't believe it happened.
It was so funny. So I'm like, while this is all happening for Bluey, I'm doing a bunch of nonsense. I end up back in my room. Bluey and I were in separate rooms. I'm with the missus with my mate. My mate, Pano, shout to him. He's like, right, I better fucking call it. I'll fuck off. I'm like, all right, mate, see ya. Been awesome fucking seeing ya. We'll catch up soon. He leaves. Within 2 minutes, he rings me. And I'm like, oh, what's up, bro? He goes, you know, I wouldn't be ringing you if it wasn't important. I'm like, what's up? He's like, I've just ran into Bluey. He's just got back. He's handed me a fucking roadie and $100 for get on my way with. He's just got up $7,000. I went, thanks, brah. I just fucking go straight down to this cunt's room.
That's before I left the blackjack table after I cleaned the dealer out. I actually had $1,600 and the two cunts sitting next to me on the table with this lovely quiet couple just enjoying their night. And I flicked them $100 chip each as well before I left. And then I was just giving it away. And then I gave, that's right, then I gave your mate $100 when he left as well. I was like, mate, have a
just
good
for
night.
being a part of the whole thing. Righto, mate. Here you go.
Yeah, it was fucking off its head.
You're carrying on with bunts in your room too. Here, Gabe, you want something to blow your nose with?
I was fucking carrying on. It was honestly like...
It was good to see you in your element, mate. That's one thing I did want to say too. I mean...
Yeah, that's my fucking...
It's your happy place.
Oh, mate. You reckon? Fuck me.
Bluey's and I respect it. He was playing captain. Me and Lil are there in the room. We're just dribbling shit. Me, Lil, Jeff and Blue, and he goes, I reckon you guys go have like 3-hour kip. Like, we got to fuck off soon. Like, we're staying, like, the sun's up. And me and Lil,
that was about 7 a.m. I think.
Lil and I are like, you know what? That's a fucking great call. We have a fucking kit, pack up the room, go downstairs. When we walk down to meet Bluey, he's still just fucking drinking piss. He's shit out the Soul Cat. He's topped up the Soul Cat with fucking seltzers.
Because we hadn't put our heads together, so we were flying home from Brisbane, but we're obviously on the Gold Coast. I'm like, fuck, how the fuck are we going to get to Brisbane? obviously I was cashed up to the eyeball, so I was like, I'll just pay for a cab, $400 cab. I was like, I don't give money, no issue. Let's get the fuck out of here. And then I had all the seltzers still in the room, so I filled my 1.9 litre salt cat with seltzers and sipped all the way to Brisbane Airport.
So while I'm still like, I'm like more mellow now. I've had a little bit of a sleep. I've stopped charging on. Bluey and Posso just fucking yarning deluxe in their fucking
Just
element.
soaking it up, mate.
It was good. It was really fucking good to
Well, there
fucking
was
see.
talk because before that we were sitting around fair income considering not coming home.
Yeah.
Because one part of that was the trip to Brisbane was putting us off big time. We're like, we got to get to Brisbane. That sucks.
And the tram's going to fucking suck.
Why don't we just pay for a room and just keep this thing going?
Mm-hmm.
And sanity prevailed because we're like, look, that's going to be good now. What's not going to be good? One, the bride will fucking kill me.
Mm-hmm.
Two, we're still going to have to get to Brisbane tomorrow.
The issue is still there no matter what.
You're just kicking the can down the road at that stage, and we're like, well, we are still going to have to get to Brisbane. Also, we're going to probably spend most of that money. Also, we're going to feel twice as bad because we're going to have another day on it. Sanity prevailed. We got to the airport, had a couple more stubbies at the airport, fell immediately asleep on the plane.
Me too, which I was actually fucking stoked about. I didn't know if I would.
I headbutted the seat in front of me. I was like nodding off and went bang.
Yeah,
fuck.
Me and the bride are just kind of moping around whinging at the airport. Left Bluey, Posse, and Jeff to it. And every time I saw him, they just had another schooner, which I respect. Like that's just blokes who know what they're fucking doing.
Mate, and then was like, got home, was still high range when I got home, burst in the door, the missus like, how was it? Like had a good catch up with the missus and she's flashing the cash and I just fucking carrying on.
Mate, it rained through it
Yeah,
over.
I did.
Yeah, you got it, man.
And mate, just like one of the, and then
God, it was good to be home.
Then it was so good. I had a hot shower, and then the darling had a barbie on for us, like made us burgers, and first thing I'd eaten for fucking 24 hours, I think, and fucking slept. I think I had about 11 hours kip, and then canned work on Monday. Just did a bit of admin, and then fucking just onto the lounge, just fucking thinking about it all. It was honestly, it's fucking nuts. It was fucking crazy. It was the craziest weekend I've ever had.
Like, you would never think, like, a year ago, like, when say we didn't even know about the Podcast Royale that we're doing it, like, fathoming that you and I would be doing something like that, like, it just doesn't seem real. You know what I mean? And the fact that we made that happen is actually fucking really cool to me. Like, we put ourselves in a position to fucking get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It shows what you're capable of.
You can do anything. You can do anything that you set your mind to. But yeah, and then like I said, just come fucking crashing back to earth this week. Just been in the wet. Like I've been out in the mud all day today, all day yesterday. I'm just hanging for the weekend again. Yeah. So I'm gonna watch
Fly
the
back
fight.
to the goal.
Gonna catch up with the boys and watch the fights and just fucking try and figure out what the hell happened. It was fucking one of the greats.
God was fucking smiling on us, man. Like, I normally work Mondays, but I tell work the days I want to work. And I mustn't have told them, so they just put me on the same day. And I just wake up at like 9 o'clock to a text saying like, oh, by the way, your shift was canned today. I'm like, oh, good, because I was never going to fucking be there. Like, there's fuck all chance that I was turning up to that shift. So God said, you know what, Gab, you don't have to fucking chuck a sickie.
Yeah, it was all time. It was absolutely all time. And that's it. Now it's done. Again, thank you, Alpha Events, the Alpha Blokes, Two Flogs, Cass Lowry, the whole team for having us, putting on such a fucking sick show. It was one of the greats, and everyone that was there, everyone who watched it, everyone who sent us messages, videos, you made it. I'm still going through them all. Like I got so many messages. Thank you. I will do my best to get back to everyone. As will Gabe. Like just we can't thank you enough for everything. It's been you made it very, very, very special. So thank you. It was fucking awesome.
And also thank you to Danny Green for calling me the fucking Jack Russell.
Yeah, you are.
I've been getting fucking hammered with the Jack Russell.
You are the Jack Russell now.
So that's good. I've been
fucking epic.
Jack Russell, formerly known as Gabe Thomas.
So now that's in the rear view. Now that's the Podcast Royale done and dusted. You might think, what's next, guys? What do you got for us now?
We're going bigger.
Well, I don't know if we're going bigger, but you should get very excited. So now that's out of the way, because we do have a big announcement for you, like we mentioned. So on to the next thing straight away. As you would know, this is episode, 46?
Yeah, I think it was 46.
So the 50th episode is fast approaching, and we thought, you know what, we better do something special. 50, half ton, raise the bat. We're going to have a live show for our 50th episode. So Friday, get this in your diaries, get a half day at work. Friday, May 31st at 2 p.m. at the Sydney Junction Hotel on Beaumont Street in Hamilton is going to be the Daily Blue Weekly 50th episode extravaganza. We're going to do a live show. We're going to do a live podcast. It's going to be me, Gabo, maybe some special guests, maybe not. We haven't got that far yet. We're only just fucking getting stuck into this now. But yeah, we're going to have a live show. Tickets are going to cost you nothing. Tickets are free. It's going to be a fully free event. We just want to see as many of you legends as we can, just to say thank you and put on a show, put on a live show for you, just to say thanks very much for all the support.
Have a beer with you as many as.
Come and have a beer, slap it up. So Friday, May 31st. It's a 2 p.m. start, so we're thinking kind of like long lunch vibes. So we'll do the pod, hour or so, chew the fat, and then get on the piss, have a beer with everyone. And the Knights play that night too. The Knights play the Doggies on that Friday night. So stick around at SJ's and have some food and a few beers and
watch the footy.
Yeah, it's going to be a belter. So tickets are free. There is going to be a Facebook event. Link will be in the bio of this podcast. Also be in the newsroom. You would have already seen that already, as well as in the Patreon. So if you can just hit attending on the Facebook event, just so we've got an idea. SJ's got an idea of numbers for seating and shit. Give us an idea of how many of you are going to come. But yeah, I reckon take a half day at work and come and have a beer and watch the podcast live. It's going to be fucking sick.
Discount for Patreon members. We pay them to come.
We'll pay you. But yeah, it's fully free. There's no tickets. It's just turn up. But if you can just kind of hit attending on the event, so we do know just for seating and shit how many of you is going to be there.
We'll keep you in the loop as like more logistics actually unfolds and we have a clue. But we just wanted to get it out there as soon as possible because it is coming up quite quick.
Yeah, well, it's going to be 4 weeks from today when this comes out. 4 weeks from today is going to be the live show. So if you're out of town and you want to come, book some accommodation, you haven't got to pay for tickets. It's free, like I said. It'll
still air like a normal podcast, but
yeah, that'll just be that week's episode.
Yeah,
but it's going to be at SJ's fucking sick space there. They got like a mad stage and a big screen and heaps of good seating. It's a fucking sick little pub too. So hang around afterwards and have a million schooners and it's going to be great.
SJ's for welcoming us and wanting to have us.
Yeah, can't wait. I was in there yesterday with the Noah, the manager, sort of plotting a few things. So that's going to be fucking cool. We actually can't wait for that. So that's the next thing. Live show, May 31st.
It's been really cool just getting the opportunity to like Bluey and I are in here sitting looking at a camera. We actually get to see you guys behind the who actually listen. So
yeah, we'd love as many of you to come as we can. Yeah. Fucking, it'd be fun. It'd be really, really fun arvo. So yeah, I mean, obviously no boxing now, so back on the piss, full throttle. So that'll be it. So yeah, that's the next thing.
Maybe go see Artie at some point too.
Yeah, I went in and saw him on Monday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I went and saw him on Monday. I had to go and have a sauna to get the rest of the piss out of me, and I was like, I'll go see Artie while I'm here. He was pumped. He was real pumped.
That's so good.
So that's I mean, that's that.
You guys are not getting any news this week because we, one, just didn't fucking look at any. Two, that's just been such a fucking awesome weekend. We wanted to make sure we got it all, spoke about it all, let you guys know what happened. But we do have a chew this week and we are going to be listening to your dial-ins, which I'm super fucking excited for. Is it chew time?
It's chew time.
Daily Blue Weekly is proudly brought to you by our mates at PK Mortgages.
With access to over 50 lenders, they can get you the most competitive loan options for your first home, next home, or investment property.
The team at PK Mortgages can also help you out with personal loans or finance for that new toy or a jacked up Ford Ranger if you're one of those wankers. Point is, they can help you out with whatever you're after.
PK Mortgages will help you in researching, organising and negotiating loans on your behalf. And the best part is, it's at no cost to you.
I have recently just put my big boy pants on and got the ball rolling on hopefully buying my first home.
Awesome.
And I've actually been dealing with Phil from PK Mortgages. He's unreal because fair income, it is a pretty daunting process, especially like me. I have no idea how this stuff works. And Phil has been amazing. We're only just sort of getting started, but at not making me feel like a complete retard, which is, I mean, let's be honest, that's what I am. So it's been great. If you're like me, someone who struggles with this sort of stuff, contact the team at PK Mortgages on 0420 660 804 or head to pkmortgages.com.au. That's P for Peter, K for Carl Stefanovic, mortgages.com.au, or hit the link in our show notes. How you feeling? How's the body?
You know what? I'm feeling a good Nick, man. I'm feeling pretty good.
Would you say career best?
In recent history, absolutely.
So, I mean, what if you were to split it between hard work and diet? Like say, let's go like a 60-40, 80-20. What are you thinking? What do you attribute your current peak physical condition to mostly?
I've got to give it mostly to our good friends, Papa Macros, Bluey.
You know the deal.
God, they're fucking good.
We've been piping these guys like fully slobbering on Papa Macros Morton for, I mean, since they come on board with the show, but more so through this fight camp. I mean, you probably heard me banging on about it. I'm down. I'm chiseled. I'm fucking shredded to within an inch of my life. I'm shredded to within an inch of my life right now.
And it's all thanks to Papa Macros.
It fully is. I mean, you know the deal, guys. They're locally sourced. Chef prepared, delivered straight to your fucking front door. You get 10% off with code DailyBlue. That is all one word, capital D, capital B. If you're someone like me who struggles to put the fork down, because you can meal prep all you want, but the fact of the matter is, if you've got you make yourself a nice, I don't know, heap of chicken breasts, or you got a nice big bolognese or something, you're in control of how much of that you eat. And if you're a fucking fat glut like me who can't put the fork down, then Papa Macros are perfect, because you just keep yourself to one portion. It's enough. You get your protein, you get your veggies, you get your carbs, and you don't be a fat glut. It's just that simple.
And you know what else? If you fucking hate meal prepping,
Yeah.
Papa Macros is for you. You want to enjoy your whole Sunday. You don't want that back third of your Sunday being dedicated to worrying about what you're going to eat for the next week. Get yourself some Papa Macros.
Basically, if you're a fat, lazy glut like me and Gabe, then these things are fucking perfect for you. Again, you know the deal. Head to papamacros.com.au. The link is in our show notes. You get 10% off with code DailyBlue, all one word, capital D, capital B. They are chef prepared, locally sourced meals that get delivered to your door. We fucking love them.
Go get them.
Goes spring, summer, autumn. What season are we in? Wrong. We're on our way into bean season. We're on our way into bean season. Those are coffee beans, and they taste the best out of a Soul Cat stainless steel keep cup. It's another thing I've been absolutely polishing. If anyone gives us anything for this show, I genuinely like suck it off so much. Like Soul
Well, that's
Cat
what happens when you get good products.
It's not hard when the products are this good.
No.
But yeah, my Soul Cat Keep Cup is copping an absolute flogging right now. Guys, you also know about Soul Cat. They're an Australian-owned company. They're split between Sydney and Brisbane. Couple of legends, also fans of this show. That's how we cross paths.
Might be the Podcast Royale.
They may be at the Podcast Royale. We're not sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, Soul Cat, they make really high quality stainless steel keep cups, water bottles. They make sexy, silky Japanese style whiskey glasses.
Which will be getting hammered. Know that.
Oh, mate, I'm going to drink so much piss out of my little Japanese whiskey glass now the fights are over. You know the deal. Well, actually, you knew the deal. There's a new deal now. Old deal off the table.
You thought you knew the deal, you fucking idiots.
I'm sorry, did you think you knew the deal? Wrong.
New deal.
There's a new deal. The old deal was you got 10% off. Shinta, the lovely lady from Soul Cat, messaged me and said, that deal's off the table. You want a new deal? 15% off.
Bang.
I said, Shinta, are you trying to fucking sink this company? She goes, no, Blue. I just love your audience so much. And I said, I do too. We do too. Let's give them 15% off. So if you're in the market for some cool Japanese style whiskey glasses, a nice water bottle for the job site, or potentially a fucking silky keep cup for bean season, that's my personal recommendation at the moment. The keep cup's fucking awesome. soulcatdesigns.com.au. Link is in the show notes. Code DailyBlue. That part of the deal remains the same. Same code word.
Same
capital
deal.
D, capital B. All one word. This is where the deal changes. You now get 15% off your product, off your whole order.
Let me run that back in case you're confused. Same part of the deal, same code. You may be going, oh, it's the same deal.
No, you fucking idiot.
It's a different deal. 15%. You're fucking welcome.
You're welcome. Guys, we love Soul Cat, Australian owned and operated company run by some fucking legends. Get right around them. So just to preface this chew, I got my corner guy. If you're watching this or if you see it on social media after the fact, I got my corner guy who's become sort of my part-time videographer, the Poss Man. So his last effort with the chew was the really good ribs that we got from Adam's Ribs. And instead of filming it, he just took photos by mistake. He hit the photo button thinking it was recording a video at the start and end of the chew. And I just ended up with 2 fucking photos of me eating. Got him to film this one. He's filmed it. He's managed to film it. He's filmed it in like 1.5 on the iPhone, so it looks like a fisheye lens.
Bluey's head looks super long.
So I've got like a big spherical head. I mean, look, I'm not going to sit here and bag him. He's doing me a solid, but he's one fuck up away from getting the bullet.
Yeah,
I will say that.
We might be chasing a full-time videographer at this point.
Yeah. Anyway, here's this week's chew.
guys, it's chew time. Fight day today, very horny, very excited. We're at base in Broadbeach on the Gold Coast, just out for a bit of brekkie before the big dance. Gone savoury mince, poached egg, avocado, a couple of bits of toast, fueling up for what's going to be a fucking demolition job this afternoon. We'll just go a bit of the big three. We'll get some eggy, we'll get some avo, we'll get some mince, we'll have a chew. Very excited. No nerves yet, which is good. Convention centre looks hectic. Fucking stinging for a drink of Savo as well, so gonna get a bit of fuel in and then go absolutely ballistic.
Gentleman using his fork.
That's pretty good. Mince is alright, it's a bit heavy.
6-8.
7-1. 2-1.
Yeah, nothing to write home about. It was decent. It was fine.
Yeah.
Shout out again, as always, to our fucking good mates at PK Mortgages. I'm actually catching up with Phil this weekend.
Oh, great.
Talk home loans.
Hell yeah.
Very scary. I'm going to let him know I'm cashed up. He's like, did I take cash?
No, they don't.
No, they don't. You have to pay with your real money. Oh, fuck. But yeah, that was the chew. Shout out to Posso for filming it in Fisheye as well.
One of
I'm
the
sure
greats.
everyone will have a good laugh at that when it goes to Instagram
I
later.
find that so fucking funny.
He's the man. He's the man. Yeah, Daily Blues Shoes brought to you by PK Mortgages.
Love you, Posso.
Chew on.
All right, now it's time for the fun part. The dial-ins. You guys fucking hammered them after the fight.
There'll be a few of these that come in probably Thursday, Friday, so before the fights. So, yeah, a few of these could be good lucks. A few of these could be fuck yous from Queenslanders. And a few of these, I'm sure you lunatics fucking going berserk after the fight. So let's dive right in.
Get into the fun stuff. And guys, if you are new here, because hopefully some of you are coming from the Podcast Royale or the vlog or whatever, you can dial in. You go to Daily Blue News Instagram or Gabex Thomas Instagram. You press the link. You follow the prompts. It says dial into Daily Blue Weekly. You press that and it's fucking that simple.
It's that easy. It's that fucking easy.
G'day, fellas. Phil at PK Mortgages here. Huge fan of the show. Just wanted to dial in and send our best wishes for the weekend. I know it's been quite a long-winded campaign. Quick question. How do you feel in comparison to when you first started training? Do you think you've nailed the program or do you wish I had a bit longer? Just note this might influence how hard I slap my Bluebet account.
Phil, legend from PK
Phil.
Mortgages. Yeah. So, I mean, I wish I could have told him beforehand so he could have put a bit more on us. But, like I said, we felt fucking really good, like really, really confident in everything we did. I felt, I'd never been that fit.
You looked the goods, bro.
I was never that fit when I played footy. Like, I never ever fucking got that. But I think the thing with footy too is you piss up after every game. So, like, you play one week and then if you win, you just fucking drunk for a day or two afterwards. Like, I barely drank. Like, I had a few blowouts in there, but I barely drank. So, I think that was the major thing. Anyone that's, like, I sort of had that thought too because I lost 11 kilos and I didn't think I had 11 kilos to lose. So, like, without being too sort of fucking preachy and whatever, like, if there's anyone that's...
If you want to lose weight.
If you want to lose weight, because we weren't. The other thing too was like we'd have a hard spar once or twice a week, but I wasn't flogging myself. I'd go for a run. I'd go for a half an hour run once or twice through the week, and I'd box 2 or 3 times a week. And it was just that being consistent plus me food over that time that did it. So I mean, if you're someone who you think you want to fucking lose a bit of weight. And the other thing is too, I'm not a super strong-willed person. Like I still would eat fucking chocolate, and I still did go to Las Vegas.
I didn't diet.
You can do it.
Yeah.
If you're someone who's, thinking you want to drop a couple of kegs or get in nick, because the other thing is too, I felt amazing, not just because of the fight, but like your head's clear, you're just a more productive, generally better, happy human being when you're fit and healthy.
Environment too.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, if you're someone who's thinking, fuck, I could lose a couple of kegs or you want to get in good nick, I would fully encourage you to just bite the bullet and get into a bit of a routine because life's generally fucking more fun and better when you're fit and healthy. So, and Phil, I apologise for not telling you that earlier. So you could have absolutely drilled blue bet. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, I definitely felt more confident, Phil. Not that it fucking like your form, like as we said, it just kind of half went out the window once you were in there.
Yeah, but I was confident on the gas tank too. And I think
100%.
I think in the end that probably fucking got us over the line as well.
Definitely did.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you, Phil.
Thank you, Phil.
Boys, I tried the split payment involuntary rort again at Guzman's today. No bueno. I got an older dude and he was onto it, so 50% hit rate so far, if anybody was wondering. But give it a shot, see what they do. And good luck with your fight. And
Thank you, mate.
also, fuck, marry, kill, if you will. Shannon Knoll, Israel Folau, and the G Train, aka Fraser Garrick.
Who's Fraser
I was going to say G Train was fucking
Paul
Gal,
Gallen.
isn't it? Let's do Gal because I don't know who Fraser Garrick is.
Garrick? So
Is he Folau?
fuck Shannon Knoll, marry Paul Gallen because he looked after me, kill
Yeah.
Izzy Folau because of his homophobic comments.
Yeah, Izzy Folau had to get the kill there because just of some gnarly shit.
Good onto the high ball, but bit of a homophobe.
And I feel like Nalsy's like been around the block, so he knows how to root the house down.
Yeah,
I
he's
think
still-
you've nailed it.
He's
yeah.
still in great nick too. I don't know if you've seen his Instagram lately. He's still lifting tin. He still looks fucking
He's
immaculate.
still got a soul patch.
Yeah, and he looks mad too. Like he looks still a bit crazy.
Yeah,
So I'll fuck Knowlesy and get the G Train to look after me.
great pick.
G'day, boys. Dragon again. Well done. You got 2 out of 3 right, but the third movie wasn't the ping pong one. I don't even know what one that one is. But
Oh,
Gone.
it was fucking mystery. He might be done here. I don't think that's
Oh
gonna play.
no.
That's a fucking cock
That's
teaser, dude.
Apologies, Dragon. You speak pipes fucked up there. So Dragon rang up 2 weeks ago with 3 movie quotes for us to work out. We got 2 from 3, and I guess we'll just please message me or dial in again because your speak pipe just cut out there. Blades of Glory. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe it was Blades of Glory.
I don't know. That's fucking very disappointing because I was looking forward to finding out what they were from. Speak pipes let us down again. Fuck me. Fuck me.
Step up your game, Speak Pipe. It's like it cost us nothing.
Hey guys, hopefully this message makes it in time. Different time zones and all that. I don't know when you record, but hopefully it does. But if it is in time, good luck with the fight. I know you guys are going to smash it. And if I am too late, then, well, if you won, I knew you fucking would. Good on you. Well done. If you didn't win, then I'm sure the ref was bribed or something. So don't worry about it too much. But
Really?
yeah, no, I'm sure you guys are going to win.
Don't worry about it.
I'm going to try and watch your fight this weekend. I'm going to try and stream it, but I am actually headed to Amsterdam this weekend on my
Nice.
first ever holiday with just the boys. So, you know, times might clash, but if I can't watch it, I'll at least try and bring back a tale of debauchery and degeneracy to the podcast. But yeah, fucking good luck, guys.
Yeah, bro. Fully appreciate the support. If you were watching us in the fights in Amsterdam and not doing what you do in Amsterdam, then shame on you. You can watch fights anytime. I hope you grab that opportunity with both hands. I've been to Amsterdam 4 times. It's the greatest.
Yeah, and you seem to have a fucking new story every time it's brought up.
I had a great
actually.
time every time I went there. It's fucking awesome. You can watch those fights back anytime. I hope you had a fucking rip and tear.
Yeah,
over
I
there.
hope you did both. I hope you watched the fight at some point and you've dialed in later on with a fucking tale of debauchery.
Yeah, please do. Please do.
Because we know what happens in Amsterdam.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Dr. Zoidberg here. I just want to apologise to the fellow Wide World of Rort t-shirt wearer that I ran into at the LPH day and took $100 off in 2-Up. Took it like a champ. Fucking legend.
Flex it
Keep
on
it
the
up.
pod.
Huge respect.
Cheers.
Cheers, boys. Rocking them on at tour.
Yeah, huge respect. I mean, and good on you for apologising for taking his money off him. But yeah, great to see. Great to see some merch out in the wild. That's fucking brings a tear to the eye sort of moment. It's fucking awesome. Even though if they're losing money at 2-Up.
G'day, boys. It's the acid-powered athlete here once again.
Here we go.
Surprisingly, not spattered for once. So I got that going for me, which is nice. But I need to tell you, boys, I fucked up. It's the day after Anzac Day. I just listened to the new episode, and I forgot to take a fucking day off work. Fuck this shit.
Spewing. That would have been a tough carry day after Anzac Day. I mean, pretty much everyone I spoke to, no one went to work on Friday. Like everyone just took a day off and had a 4-day weekend.
It essentially like fucking hell. If you were an employer, like you just would see that coming a mile away. You may as well just give everyone the day off because they're all going to have it off anyway.
Like a builder I know did exactly that. He's like, what's the point? What the fuck are we going to
I'm
achieve?
only going to fuck myself over if I expect them to turn up. You know what I mean?
And they're not going to do anything while they're here. It's fucking crazy.
Spewing in the corner.
Bluey, Gabe, hey, it's Zombie from Melbourne.
Hey, Zombie.
I just listened to the latest episode and the visually impaired porn part got me thinking about a few business ventures.
Oh.
Because, like, those OnlyFans girls are killing it.
Mm-hmm.
And they're pretty hot. I'm not. So, I was thinking I could just do some audio clips of jerk-off instructions for blind people.
Zombie,
And
you're onto
sell
something.
it. And, you know, support, like, help out the visually impaired community. I probably won't smoke a huge cone and be choking right before I record them, though, so I won't sound like this. It'll be hopefully much more sexy. Anyway, is that a rort or
Play on.
a good idea and helping out? Fuck, I don't know. You guys need to help me because you've put this idea into my mind. You started this. Anyways, have a good one.
Zombie out. Obviously, zombie on another planet there by the sounds of it.
I think Zombie has fucking actually found a really good niche because I bet there's tons of girls who'd be like, I'd love to do OnlyFans, but, you know, I'd have to show my face and it'd be shameful, whatever.
Yeah, you could just do like audio.
You just get a horny voice, act all sexy, and like maybe play into like, I think it's really hot that you're blind, like really nail that niche.
Well, that's the old phone dial-up services that they used to do. You used to just rip it up. There was numbers at the back of the phone book, and people just used to ring up, and there'd just be like a chick on the other line that would talk dirty to you, and you'd pay $7 a minute to have some chick talk dirty to you on the phone. So everything just comes full circle.
Yes, so we just realised that this service essentially already exists.
Well, it did, but it's gone since like video and social media came in. It's gone because it's been superseded. But now it might work its way back in for the visually impaired. Who knows?
You just need to find a way to, I guess, get your way on the blind market because they're not hammering social media. How do you market to them is the question.
I don't know.
Radio.
Yeah, radio.
It would only be radio and podcast promotion.
Mate, if anyone wants to advertise on this pod, fucking go for it.
Zombie, we'll start a management company and we will be taking a lick of that.
We're getting a cut for sure.
Tired of living like a blind man, wanking to the feel of a blow-up door. G'day, boys. Lockie here. First and foremost, today's actually the day of your fight, so good luck.
Thank you.
Listening to this, but I can't wait for you guys to be talking about the win. Secondly, on that, an imagination wank is the elite wank to have. I quite often will fucking make sure the phone's down and just shut the eyes and picture something from in the past or something like that. So maybe like probably a blind person that went blind later in life, they probably have it best. But you really intrigued me in regards to listening to porn. I reckon throwing the headphones in, and really immersing yourself in the imagination wank. I reckon that's a fucking showstopper. Cheers, guys.
Yeah, I like that.
Strictly audio.
Yeah.
Use the imagination. Just use it as like an enhancer.
For sure.
I don't mind that.
Yeah. No, I think, I mean, if you're looking to mix it up this weekend, I reckon give that a go. For anyone listening that's looking to mix up their masturbation routine, give that a crack for sure.
Temptation will get the better of you. There's no way you can't look at it.
But that's part of the fun. It's like, no, let's just be me and the sound. Yeah, give that a go this weekend if you're not doing anything.
Give Zombie a ring.
Fuck yes, boys. Fucking brilliant. Fucking easy win. New South Wales are on top, cunt. Bluey, fucking beautiful. As always, mate, great. But Gabe, huge fucking respect, mate. You held in there and you just kept fucking going and going and going and going. Tell you've been working in Hamo South, brother. Fucking well done, boys. Huge respect.
Let's go.
Beautiful.
Let's go. That was the CTC. That was a Clarencetown cunt.
I just got that. You could tell I've been working at how myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking funny.
That was the CTC.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you, mate.
That meant a lot.
Appreciate it.
Fuck yes, boys. Fucking give it to those fucking Queensland fucking dog cunts. Fucking Bluey, mate. I was fucking starting to doubt ya. I fucking...
Oh, speak pipe.
What's doing?
Piece of shit. Oh, no.
But those cunts,
there we go.
fuck me, mate. You're one of us, mate. I'm telling you, fucking come to Origin with us, mate. I know I bagged you before. I know I said I thought you're a Queenslander, mate. And but the invitation's there. You and Gabe, mate, come with us to Origin. We'll trash hotel rooms, mate. We'll fucking bash Queenslanders, mate. We'll just get into it. We'll get pissed. We'll fucking get into it, eh? Mate, I fucking love your work, mate. Fucking watching you give it to that cunt, that fucking dog, fucking two-headed, fucking Queensland fucking sister fucking cunt. Mate, that was the best ever. Mate, fuck yeah, bruh. Fucking good on yous, bruh. Fucking message me. Come to Origin with us, boys. Fucking let's give it to them. Fucking love it.
I'd love to go to. I don't want to go to Origin and just punch up and smash hotel
Yeah,
rooms.
I don't think that would be really good for the brand at the moment, mate.
Nah.
We're trying to
We're trying to-
we're trying to build something here. If we get caught fucking up hotel rooms.
Could be great for the brand.
Well, it actually depends which way you want to go, doesn't
Could
it?
be great for the brand.
Maybe not for corporate sponsors.
No, we've already that ship's sailed, mate. We've already fucking burned that bridge. Fuck yeah.
Holy shit, I am fucking shaking. I'm dialing
Alex.
in almost immediately after watching your fight. Lads, you are a pair of hard bastards. I can't get over it. That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. You were by a mile the most technically sound out of everyone on the night so far. I watched the first few fights as well. You guys were in a completely different league, and it was absolutely phenomenal to see. The lads you were fighting, they would have been dead if it wasn't for their headgear and for the fact that they kept having to hug you and get you in headlocks and cheat and fight dirty. They would have been dead in the end of round 2. The other truly amazing part was obviously what happened with the announcement of the winning. As everyone listening probably already knows from the other dial-ins, there was a little bit of controversy, and it was awesome to see that the people's people got the result that they deserved. You'd won it at the end of round 3. Round 4 was just kind of like, it felt like going through the motions because we had to, but you'd already battered them by the end of round 3. You two were ace, absolutely brilliant. I'm buzzed off my tits. Over here in the UK,
Yes,
it was on
Alex.
at like 8:30 in the morning, so obviously I couldn't have a beer with you, but I did have a nice coffee, and tonight I'm going to replay it and get absolutely wankered and enjoy it all over again. Awesome work, lads. Dead proud of you. Love from Alex in the UK. Peace.
Thank you, Alex.
You're the man, Alex.
Appreciate it, brother. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, it was great.
I know we like to give shit to the Queenslanders, but Brad and Chitty, fucking great blokes.
They were
That
fucking-
needs to be made clear.
Yeah, they were awesome fellas. Like we had a good few beers with them afterwards and made sure we slapped it up after the fight. They were fucking really, really cool dudes. Really, really cool guys. Just while everyone's talking shit about them, we do
Yeah.
need to make that clear that they were fucking legends.
Like I'm all for the shit talk, and like especially when it comes to Queenslanders, but as blokes,
yeah,
great blokes.
Couldn't speak more highly of them. Fucking legends. Two-headed cunts.
Let's fucking go, boys. Good fucking fight. You both did great. Gabe, you hung in there nice. You even fucking gave them a few. They kept swapping in and out, and you just stayed strong. Bluey, they didn't stand a fucking chance. Good on you.
Thank you, brother. That was anonymous. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it. The Rathmine's retard. That's this one.
It's not your opinion?
No. Well, we'll see.
Scaffold labour. 15.
Hey guys, it's Blue here, coming to you live from the smokers area of the Star Casino. I've got a first time, long time. Can I introduce you to the one and only Rathmine's retard?
Fucking knows. What are you cunts doing? Why weren't you here? Why aren't you here right now? Singing a tin with the fucking man. Fuck me, the boys put on a show.
Tell him about how Gabe was better than me.
Fuck me dead. You take Gabe in. Gabe just looked at you and went, fuck you. I'm going to bash his big fucking red maroon looking motherfucker.
If you had to guess, how big are Gabe's nuts?
I think he was taking it on Blue
Listen
because
to you,
you know how
cunt.
Blue's got that weird little thing for the maroons. He's like, yeah. He's got a little bit of fucking. What is that? Have you got any comment?
Fuck Queensland.
Hey,
There we
Fuck
go.
Queensland. For overtime.
Hurry up.
Interesting statement. Go.
Gabe's not going to let it through.
Go.
Hurry up.
Obviously forgot.
I haven't got through. My phone's blowing.
Thanks, mate.
Obviously forgot about that one. Live from the smoking area at the Star Casino. Yeah, obviously forgot about that. A couple of punters there.
That was good.
Fuck. How good.
I don't know. Fuck Queensland. That's what we need to hear from you.
It's the Mountain Man Mormon calling in. First time caller, long time listener. Just watched the Battle Royale and wow, you give them Queenslanders a fair pump, and Gabe must have been chewing some cheese for a long time now. A bit like Bluey here, I'm a Queenslander backing them New South Wales boys in for the win in the fight. Holy shit, didn't you pump them boys? You recover from the hangover, just give myself a bit of chocolate and peanut butter on toast. Give that a try, Bluey, you'll love it.
Chocolate and peanut butter on toast.
Fuck yeah.
Next time.
Go the mountain man, Mormon. Thanks, mate. Thank you for dialing in. As we say every week, if you're if you listen to the show for a while, thinking about dialing in for the first time, get involved.
100%.
Fucking get involved.
Didn't recover that terribly, honestly. I just needed to sleep, man.
I feel terrible. I'm so tired and sad and cranky. But that was to be expected.
Bluey, Gabe, Dildo here. Just want to say, fucking, what a fight that was. Anyone that disagrees to say that was the fight of the night, Bluey, you have that fucking dog in you, beating the shit out of them like you fucking erect that scaffold. And Gabe, fuck, you're just a little mongrel bulldog. I love it. Fucking getting in, throwing hands. You had the weight differential, not on your size and your height, but you fucking got in there, ripped and teared, and that's what we fucking love to see here. So proud of the boys. It was good to see you get the win as well over those cheating fucking Queenslanders. And yeah, up are the boys. I'll leave this with you. During winter, when the seat's warm when you go into the toilet, do you feel disgusted or pleasured?
Pleasured.
Dildo out.
Yeah, like disgusted and then pleasured and then disgusted again.
But yeah, because
yeah,
you're sitting on it now, so you may as well enjoy it. You know what I mean?
yeah, and then afterwards you're like, what the fuck did I just do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, how's that? Fucking first bloke I see when we walk into the convention centre, I go in, I wait for a shit. There's only one shitter. I'm there waiting. I hear fucking some cunt go, double flush. Chinny walks straight out.
And he said he hammered it too.
Yeah.
Said he fucking smashed it.
Oh, fuck.
Boys, H from the Hunter here. Congratulations again on the win.
Thanks, mate.
He's lifted the fucking roof off that joint on Saturday night. Had us all on the edge of our seats. Which was a rough drive home yesterday, let me tell you that. Thank fuck you didn't answer your phone at 5 o'clock yesterday morning, Bluey. Right, boys, cheers.
Yeah, I had a beer with H. I gave him my number. I said, if you're looking to kick on, ring me. And he must have rang me. And I was like, I can't. I can't fucking. I don't need it. Because that was the thing. You start bringing in external forces and then you don't leave.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go to someone else's room. You go to someone else's room before you know it. It's 2 o'clock the next arvo. And you're like, oh, I was meant to fly home an hour ago.
How did I get here?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure there was a few. I mean, because a lot of people did stay the Sunday too. So I'm sure there was some fucking.
Definitely would have been the guy.
Oh, mate. Well, that's why I hope they do it next year because I'll stay an extra night.
In a nicer joint too, probably.
Nah, I love the Aruba. They still haven't given me my fucking Bond back. Have you got yours back?
Oh, I haven't looked.
Bluey, you fucking weapon. Thanks for the multi, mate.
Yeah.
Gabe, eat some fucking cheese. Love
Let's
ya.
go. I was hoping fucking some cunts put some money on that multi.
So that us delivering on the Patreon actually mattered.
Yeah, exactly. So it wasn't a complete fuck up missing that episode. It's probably better. It's probably better.
Financially for
Would you,
him.
yeah, rather
Essentially got a couple of free weeks of Patreon.
you'd rather a $12 multi that gets in or a fucking Patreon episode. You'd rather one of them a month we miss an episode and give you a fucking big winner every month. That'd be sick. I can't do that, but that's what you'd prefer, obviously.
Bluey, Gabe, Saranga here. Just calling in after we're back to normality from
bruh.
ripping in at the GC. Just get your cocks out, boys, 'cause I'm about to suck yous off a little bit. Just wanted to say congratulations, all your fucking hard training and all the work that you boys put into it. Fucking, you absolutely deserve the win. And I reckon man of the match is Gabo. He fucking absolutely smashed it. Like, he got in there, he fucking ripped in and had a real crack and, yeah, really showed those Queenslanders what for. So, yeah, couldn't have been prouder of you boys. Also, just great to fucking actually get to meet yous and you have the time of day to have a fucking chat and all that stuff, and that's just really good. Couple of legends. And fucking met Gabe's missus, she's fucking lovely. He's doing, I think you might be batting a little bit above your average there, mate, but anyway, that's besides the point. Airports, got a bit of a rort. My luggage was way overweight and I knew that, so grabbed my hoodie out, filled it all up with all my heavy shit, wrapped the hoodie up tight, chucked it under my arm, just said, yeah, love, that's just my hoodie. Nah, she weighed the case and said, oh yep, no worries, you're under, see you later. Fucking roared on. I reckon that's a win and a half. Fuck those cunts. I don't need any more money out of us. But yeah, can't sign off with fuck you, Gabe, because fuck me, I have some respect for you now, cunt. So see you later, boys. Have a good one.
Love you, Ranger.
That's the ultimate backhander.
I would love to say fuck you, cunt, but Ranger's the man. Yeah, we ran into Ranger a few times while we were there.
Yeah, it was fucking great. It was great getting to meet a few of you guys and rip right into the piss after a win. It was fucking, couldn't have been better. It's like I keep saying, it's the fucking best weekend I've ever had.
I won't be letting my missus listen to that one.
Clip it. That's just the clip. Yeah, no, it's the best weekend ever.
What's going on, boys? Nick from Melbourne.
I watched your fight on the weekend. You boys fucking killed it. I'm so proud of you. I put some money on you guys, and I won. I also got a perfect 9 in footy tipping for AFL and put a few bets on. So it's a very, very good weekend for me and for you.
Let's go.
And with the winnings, I'm going to probably invest in some fun this weekend. Probably lots of beer, kebab, and a bit of the old Grant Packet, I reckon.
What you do with your winnings is none of our concern, mate. We're just glad we got to play a part in it.
Have fun, man.
Have
That's all I
fun,
gotta
bro.
say.
That's what money's for. Fun tickets. Thank you, mate. I'm glad fucking cunts were punting on us.
Hanging round downtown by myself, and I've got too much time to sit and think about myself. And then there she was, like double cherry pie. Yeah, there she was, like disco superfly. I smell sex and candy. Yeah. Who's that lounging in my chair? Who's that giving devious stares in my direction? Yeah, Bluey, this surely is a dream.
Snuck it in.
Yeah, Bluey, this surely is a dream. Yeah.
That's gotta be the shittest fucking effort to slot
I don't
someone's
mind
name
it.
in yet.
I don't mind it.
I was like, is he gonna use someone's name here? Or is it just?
It was subtle. Oh, I really like that one. Yeah, Bluey, this surely. And you know, I've been thinking that all week. Surely this is a dream. Surely this
That's
is a
fair.
dream. Yeah, Bluey, this surely is a dream. He could have had Sex and Gaby.
I did.
as well.
I did like the way you just like tap. He's clearly in the car or something. You hear a little tap on the
That was awesome.
dash there.
That was awesome. I fucking love it. Thank you.
We are the champions, my friend. Woo! Good work, boys, with the fight. Fuck yes, that was good to see. I can't believe those cunts nearly took it off his. I could not fucking believe it. I was ropeable, and I could tell by the look on you guys' face you were exactly the same. So fucking well done, boys. I ended up taking your advice, Bluey. I put $10 on the fight, so I'm up $10. Thank you. Fucking such a good fight. It was so good to see. You guys went in and absolutely fucking killed it like I thought yous would. Well done, boys. Fucking love yous.
BWFG, thank you, brother.
Yes.
Great intensity. Thank you, mate. I'm fucking, yeah, we're stoked. Like I said, all the support that we got before, during, afterwards, it's fucking humbling. It's the greatest. It's honestly the greatest. I feel fucking, yeah.
There's nothing better, man.
Oh,
There's
mate.
nothing better.
This has been the greatest, except work. Except for work this week.
Blue, Gabe, Shauno from Toowoomba.
Shauno.
Mate, just want to say how proud I am of you boys in the show you put on. It was fucking unbelievable. And Gabe, you had the biggest heart there, mate. You
Thanks,
fucking
mate.
let them cunts beat you up and you kept standing there and taking it and giving it back. Fucking proud of you boys, and we'll see you soon down in Sydney.
Fuck yeah. The boys have got a race in Sydney. And they've also got one of the boys, is it Sean? I can't remember if it's Sean that drives the car, but he crashed and the Wildwater Rorts logo on his car snapped off and he's got it for us.
Yeah, I
So
know.
yeah, I might go chuck it in my ute. Fucking legends.
Cheers,
Fucking
Sean,
legends. Mad cunts.
Glad we did you proud, mate.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Boy, Jack Russell. How are the fucking boys doing after that absolute pulverising you gave those dirty two-headed dogs on the weekend? Yo! That's how we like it. I'm just ringing up. After you fucking upset me with your tipping against the fucking mighty black, white and blue up Cronulla, and then we pulled through on the wind. You guys pulled through. I'm pulling myself off. Everyone's pulling. I just want to say cheers, boys, for doing it for New South Wales. And fucking
Honour.
up the fucking Jack Russell. I love ya.
Jazza from the Shire. Obviously had a fat weekend. Sharky's up. Daily Blue Weekly up. It's fucking all coming up, Jazza.
New South Wales up.
It's all coming up, Jazza.
Jazz's cocks up.
Oh, Jazza life.
Bluey and Gabe, how's it going, boys?
Shano.
Shane here. Congratulations on the fight, boys. That was some horny shit. I know I said it in a couple of other comment sections, but that last round, Blue, when you were tagged in and just come in fucking swinging hell for leather, that shit got me hard. Gabe, Mate, I can understand why the commentators likened you to Jeff Tuvey and Tommy Rodonigus. Mate, smallest man in that ring, and the fucking fight you put up, be proud of your shit, brother. That got me fucking fired up. It's actually got me to the point where I'm actually looking at now taking up some boxing lessons. That was some good shit.
That's sick.
Fucking well done, boys. Hopefully I can make it to the next one if there is a next one. Love you, boys.
Come to the live show, Shano. May 31st, Sydney Junction Hotel. Free tickets, 2 p.m. We'll see you there. Thank you for the support, mate. And yeah, go fucking do a bit of boxing. It's fucking fun.
It was cool. I was talking to my old man on the phone a couple of days after the thing, and he's like, watched it back, and he goes, "Yeah, no, calling you Tommy Rodonigus. It's funny, back on this old rep trip back in the day, you know, you'd fill in this questionnaire and they'd ask you your favourite footy players was, and his was Tommy Rodonigus." I'm like, that's such a cool full circle moment.
That's nice.
Yeah,
that's nice. Eddie said that to us in the interview too. He goes, "Did you feel the spirit of Tommy Rodonigus?"
Yeah, that's why Dad brought it up.
How good.
Pulled at the heartstrings.
How good.
Hey boys, you can call me the Snail. Fucking what a weekend. Watching you cunts just light up the convention centre up on the Goldie. I'm back down in fucking Victoria. Absolutely shit weather. It's just fucking cold down here.
It's cold here
I just want to say what an absolute privilege it was just to even shake your hands. You guys helped me through quite a tough period. Just to have the podcast to listen to, zone out for a couple of hours a week, and just gave me that little something to look forward to. So on behalf of the people who, well, let's call us silent listeners, that just go along with it, thank you so much for everything you guys do. You help quite a lot of people. Just a quick one for you. When you walked out on the Friday at Presses and you heard just that fucking ABC cult going, what was going through your heads? And even when you walked in the convention centre, there's 4,000 people screaming for you to win. How'd that feel?
Yeah, I get, like, Snail, thank you for dialing in, mate. The fact, like, the whole thing, guilty's not the right word, but, like, so for Gabe and I, like we've said it before, we'll say it again, like, this is a hobby for us. This is something we enjoy doing. It's like a fun thing that we just do. We do it if there was 10 years listening. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a fun thing that we do because we like doing it. We're very fortunate that there's sponsors. We're getting a few sponsors on board, but like the main thing is it's a fun thing that we enjoy doing. And then to get dial-ins like that and to meet people that listen to the show and enjoy the show, and even to the point, like you said, where it's helping you through tough times and it's something for you to look forward to through the week, is like super, super humbling. It doesn't seem real, to be honest. And it's not something that we take lightly either. Like we like as we say, this is a fun thing that we do. We treat it with a lot of respect in that, like, if we say we're putting an episode out or we say we're going to do something for the show, like, we do it. And I think part of that is because we know that you guys are taking the time to listen to us and send us messages and tell us that you enjoy the show. And so we're
accountable to you. We want to be accountable.
We want to be,
you know,
and we respect it, and we appreciate it,
and don't want to take it for granted.
And we never will. And then that's without the fucking Podcast Royale and an unbelievable experience like that, which again we only get to do because you guys back us and show you support for us. That's the only reason they give us an opportunity, is because you guys take the time to listen to us.
Because you gave us an opportunity.
You did. So, I mean, the fact that you listen and dial in every week and fucking buy the merch when we put merch out and, you know, fucking share the clips and whatever is humbling enough, let alone the fucking, that absolute circus that we just got to do then. It's mind-blowing, mate. I genuinely think part of the reason I'm fucking so flat now is because of what we got to go through then. It's a big come down. And, yeah, mate, like, you know, we help you every week with what, you know, you got something to look forward to, mate. Like, that's a privilege for us, mate. It's not something we'll ever take for granted. It's fucking awesome.
And to answer your question on, like, what was going through the heads when they were chanting ABC, I was thinking, you know what? Maybe one day we can turn this into a DBW chant.
I didn't think that. I was like, fuck, I want a schooner.
Yeah.
I want to
be with them.
I want to fucking drink with these lunatics.
Nah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe one day, man. Maybe one day we can get all the Blue University out here and we can get a fucking chant going and
Well, at the live show, you can chant whatever you want at the live show. But yeah, no, this whole thing so far has just been, it's a blowout, mate. It's a blowout. It's surreal. It's humbling. It's the best. It's honestly the best. It's fucking great. And
It's simply the best.
it truly is. And we're very, very grateful for all of you. So thank you, mate. Thank you for that dial-in too, Snail. Mr. Snail. We love you, mate.
Bluey and Gabe. Fucking hell. It's the big hairy box here, boys.
Boxy.
What a fucking show. That was unreal to see live. Fucking hell. Great job, fellas. I'm fucking cooked from that. I just got my voice back now, and it's fucking a Wednesday. Oh, it was an absolute pleasure to meet you, boys. Oh,
You
couldn't
too,
be
mate.
proud of you guys. You guys did New South Wales. Very, very fucking proud. Fuck yes, boys. I'll see you around.
Mad cunt. Big hairy box. I met the big hairy box. He asked me to sign his hat. He had his white cord cap. And I was like, I'm going to fucking ruin this hat. And also I was like, I don't even have one of those hats. We have no hats left.
I gave mine away to my fucking mate too.
Yeah, I've given, I had 2 left. I gave them away. I have no hats. I was like, I don't want to ruin these. These are fucking rare as hen's teeth now. I'm going to fucking ruin it. Also, I'm Paro, so I'm going to fuck the signature up. I'm going to get Sharpie all over your hat. Still let me sign his hat. So thank you, brother. Yeah, like I said, it was the whole experience was just another fucking cherry on the cake was getting to meet you guys and slap it up and fucking have a beer with yous and have a dart with yous and apparently dial into the show with one of yous. It's fucking,
And
mate.
you laughed at his fucking name too.
Yeah, no, the whole thing was fair dinkum, the best thing I've ever done, probably that we've ever done. It was fucking amazing. It was fucking amazing.
And Sportsbet, free my guy Boxy, man. He's banned from Sportsbet because his name's Big Hairy Box on there.
Okay, Sportsbet, if you will, they're probably not listening.
Nah,
we're blue bet guys now.
Well,
we're blue bet guys now.
Probably not if we keep taking their money.
Yeah, well, we cost them a bit apparently on the weekend. We cost them a fair bit. So, yeah, no, well, that's it. That's the end of the show.
That was all of them?
That was our last dial-in.
Fucking oath. I'm glad Boxy slid in there.
Good on you, Boxy. Thank you, you fucking legends, for getting us up there. Again, all our sponsors for the fights, Toowoomba Mobile Welding, Achieve Podiatry, Sulek Electrical, Gated Traffic Solutions, Australia-wide Scaffolding, and the fucking Pie Mechanic. All the guys who sponsored us to get up there. Joel Grinnell and Sports Click, who had all our gear.
Helped us with the attire.
Looked
Thank you,
fucking
Jolie.
sick on the night too. I thought we looked $1 million. Everyone who helped get us up there, our partners, Lil,
Shout out to
Jesse, because I know there was times through this whole thing where it probably wasn't a lot of fun to be around in the lead up. So
No, my girl kept me very calm a lot of the times when maybe I didn't want to go to sparring or I was just a bit stressed about the whole thing. She stayed brave and didn't fucking stress out while we were there too, because I know she was shitting herself when I was getting in the ring.
it was very scary. Alpha events, obviously the Alpha Blokes, 2 Flogs, Cass Lowry, the whole team, Jamie Meyer Promotions, everyone that had anything to do with the event, all the other podcasters.
Also, Bloody Brilliant Beers for taking the time to come see us while we were there too.
As
and
well,
Quino.
yeah, and Quino, the boys that did they did a bonus episode that's on Patreon now with us before the fights, which is cool to listen to. We had a few predictions of that in there.
Some of them hit.
Yeah,
some of them
hit,
didn't.
Some of them didn't. And yeah, like I said, you guys, because none of that would have happened without yous, without all your support, without yous listening to the show every week. It's the greatest, and we're so fucking grateful that we got to do it, and it wouldn't happen without you. So thank you.
You've made a dream come true for me, guys. Like walking out to that crowd and even meeting people that I've admired in the podcast space and stuff. So just from me, especially, I just want to say individually, you guys have made this shit happen, and this is something that I've individually dreamed of. I'm glad me and Bluey get to do it as a team, but thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. It's fucking so cool.
It's the greatest. We owe you a lot. And it'd be cool to say thanks if you want to come to the live show on the 31st. That's the next thing. Like I said, tickets are free. We just want to say... Zero. They're fucking free. You just got to buy your own piss, which I'm sure you're capable of doing. I know I am. Yes, that'd be a cool chance to say thanks and meet a few of you there as well. We're going to be flogging that the next 4 weeks. There's only 4 weeks till that happens. So that's it.
Episodes return as normal next week. You'll have some news then. You're going to miss out on the sporting tips this week. Who gives a shit?
Who gives a fuck? We know who won.
We won. We won.
Thank you. We love you all so much, and we'll see you next week.
See yous, bye.
You're my boy, Blue!